If it was active earlier, I can exploit it. The issue of national conference, I'm not one of them. And the issue of Christian federalism, as a is what we are confronted with. So I want to say that it is happening. And coming from the by itself, the idea of the kingdom of the power is not meant to be a lot of us want to celebrate it. And we know that the future of Nigeria is a secure, democratic Nigeria where every citizen can still wake up and do what they need to do. That is not to say that we have not achieved a lot in this country, and for those who know the past, they will understand that over years we have done it. And that is why we need to keep this responsibility. And for those who have you know me, I'm an about democracy, and I'm about
without destruction, but they prefer destruction instead of development. As a matter of fact, they don't make themselves available for that level of development. And the government that has coercive powers to force them to develop themselves to the level that they will not unleash violence on their country did not do enough to bring them to the level of understanding of, of the level of exposure to believe in themselves that they can actually succeed if they get themselves well educated, well trained, and well brought up to realize that the social structure we have is large enough to accommodate everybody who has one skill or the other to practice within the same quality. So basically, it's still the state that we get back to that it is because, like Awolowo once said, those that we didn't educate yesterday are the ones that didn't allow our children to sleep today. Not even the rest of us who are adults to walk the streets without fear of attack.
Thank you. Your name again?
Debo Adenono is my name. I'm the president of the Committee for Defense of Human Rights.
And we say there must be same police. At the states, what are the federation units of Nigeria? When you have a federation, people agree the basis on which they are in that federation. I will cite Kogi State as an example. There are Yoruba people in Kogi State. There is a very condition for state creation. Open people can never have a state. But I know that in America, there are states that are 600,000, 1 million, right? And after that's 9 million and more than California federation. So what are our federation units? We have state police as worse. I'm not condemning the idea of state police. It is step forward, but I'm saying we need to examine the structure of the country. What is we have to do that? So I wrote this before the name of all the states who are created in Nigeria. Apart from 1963, 1967, 1975, 1987, 1991, 1996, states were created by the military fiat. States were created by the military. By fiat, somebody gave capital to his wife in Nigeria. He cannot run away from this because his wife came from the place. He gave the gift capital. Are we slaves? So, it's very important. So we need them. So we can actually reclaim this well by getting some things done, right? We need to build effective system about that, effective security architecture, set address and all that. I'm not really very comfortable with them. And they have to have reached what I have to see, especially when I'm trying to build it up, to show that we have tried, we have worked, but there are some hidden things that we need to know that we have not addressed. And by the time you become this, you'll be reading some of those things. Now, over and above all the people of Nigeria must wake up to defend their use of June12. We must see it as part of our social responsibility. Or else, the whole struggle and sacrifices of yesteryears we are being today. The people must wake up to the realization that security is a shared responsibility demanding cooperation of everyone and eternal vigilance. We as the people must reject religious extremism and ethnic chauvinism. Popular participation and civil action are part of this. It's out there, demonstrating. It is legal. It is legal. Nigerians want the right to demonstrate and embark on protest through open struggle in the street and legally in court. We must not allow these rights to be abrogated simply on account of security threats. There is security threat. People cannot demonstrate. But when they want to demonstrate, their own people can go and demonstrate. When they want to their own fashion of dance to go and do something for them, those ones can do it. They can go to legal square, right? But when we want to demand our rights, people will say, oh, there's security threat. Prayer boys will take it over. Oh, you are confined to one corner of Lagos State. You have no right. Yes. We want that right through June12. Who will be? For you know them. I can say, okay, I'm not protest to the governor. Who should I protest with? Oh, you got me. I won't protest. What should I protest with? It's not the power of. It's the truth. Let's get this fact. We want this right. We must bring this right. It's very simple. So we must continue to speak out. We must act up and defend the truth. Thus far, the truth. Please, I'm protected by the right. There is an aspect that is about Yoruba. I'm not really Yoruba. I was speaking English. You see, Nigeria faces essential threats, right? But Yoruba people also face especially essential threats. There's no way to go. And in Poland, somebody can come out to say they must establish Sharia. In Yoruba, people are saying you must establish Sharia, and people are defending it. And you think you are not endangered. Miami, let's get back to it. What is happening in Yoruba today is a sad recast of the events of the 19th century that led to the collapse of old Oyo. Overrunning of the Oyo country and permanent loss of Oyo. The history I will not against this, but you must recall, and this is very important, because it's very easy to come every year and one. Now, we must recall that Oyo was not conquered. Oyo was not conquered. It was deserted after repeated assault by the Hausa men. Two, the present day Oyo back, which is now a haven of terrorists, is where Oyo was. Question. Are Yoruba people going to run as they did 200 years ago? They are already running. Communities have been deserted in Kwara. Communities have been deserted in Kogi. Right? Communities have been deserted in Oyo. Yoruba people are running. That is the truth. They are running. And we going to continue to run. Let's face this fact. And first, Yoruba before becoming Nigeria. The history of Yoruba in Nigeria has largely been that of Nigeria. Yes, I've been asked to end Yoruba, go and answer some questions. One, do we just want to be passing in the way and engaging in business whereby Yoruba kingdoms, empires, communities, and communities, which dignity and sovereignty have long been subjugated by the colonial masters and presently the Yoruba regime, some of unknown ancestry? Or we are going to come together and proclaim boldly Yoruba nation within or outside Nigeria. Are we going to continue to allow ourselves to become the anecdotal plaything of other ethnic groups in their power game? I've outlined everything that we have to do, but I will only mention two. Two. They are here. Let me mention these two. We must insist on the right of ethnic minorities wherever they may be to internal self-determination and positive affirmative action. Because the right of ethnic minorities to internal self-determination. We must demand for that. It's very important. Right apart from all other things, then we must be more combative of collaborators of terrorism across classes and across religious affiliations. We must not combative of them. But we must watch out for one thing. How people are here as the people are not the enemy. They are not the enemy. They are not the enemy. I put this here before I saw Kudu. We have been together. All our friends here, we are. So none of those enemy since an enemy. And secondly, is to
veterans of many progressive parties. A lot of comrades are there, from Richard, Adiola, people, Pastor Banji, Honorable Compusta, and several others. I salute all of you for your long efforts. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press, and 3 ministers. Nigeria, our great country, is bleeding under the heavy weight of insecurity. It's either we secure Nigeria, end terror, or for us to encourage what is happening now. By encouraging such is for one to either keep mute or sit on the fence, or not to talk because one is eating. We have a lot of captives with bandits, kidnappers, terrorists, our children, our sisters, our brothers, from Oyo to Osun, Ekiti, and several other places. I appreciate Professor Femi Obadeori for his presentation of issues. So it's either we speak against this terror or we allow it to continue. We are allowing it to continue is for us to betray the heroes and heroines, the unsung ones that are no longer with us. I want to encourage all of us to continue to demand for good governance. If there's no good governance, that means those who have died in vain. I also want to applaud what the House of Representatives have done, the State Police Bill. They deserve this thunderous round of applause. We want to speedily appeal to the Senate to quickly endorse or assent to the bill. After that, we need 24 houses of the State House of Assembly to assent to the bill, and finally the President. We need it now. Community policing is very, very relevant in curbing this monster that is more dangerous than cancer, that is eating the nation up. I'm sure that when we have community policing, when Nigerians police in such a perfect way, there will be needless loss of lives and resources. As I round up, I want to salute all our security. We have the army, the police, those who are away when we see. We want to salute them. We want to plead with the federal government that better welfare should be given to all of them, so that they will help to secure this country better. Education remains very important. Honestly, I was shaking when I saw people send accounts to parents for them to create their answer. Please all our states so that you come and kidnap, you serve as informants. This is strongly condemned. Education remains critical. Employment remains paramount. And our youth must be engaged so that at the end they will really contribute to the growth and development of this country. In conclusion,